How to overcome anxiety and fear, 6 strategies. You have experienced fear before, whether it was of thunderstorms, going to the dentist, having a stranger knock on your door, or losing a loved one. Fear is a common response that alerts our bodies to proceed with caution. Anxiety is a sort of fear that focuses more on concern and the future than it does on current threats. Fear and worry become an issue when they start to repeat themselves in our lives. Do you ignore a clogged drain in the kitchen sink if it is a problem? Obviously not. You can hire a plumber or attempt the repair yourself. Don't dismiss it when fear threatens your bodily and emotional well-being and causes you to avoid situations that could arouse greater anxiety. Do not attempt to push away anxiety when it becomes a crippling condition that makes you feel ill and cower. Learn how to manage your anxiety and fear. The subsequent 6 methods could be your key to eradicating anxiety and fear disorders from your life. Step 1. Learn more about your fear. Although the first step could be the most difficult, it is also the most important. A dread that is suppressed in the stale corners of your mind cannot be vanquished. You must deal with it. When you turn your face towards someone, you can see them and get a sense of how they appear and behave. You learn things about your fear that you didn't know previously when you turn toward it rather than away from it. Being conscious of it aids in your victory. Try keeping a journal for 2 or 3 weeks to help you face your worries and anxiety. Any patterns you find should be noted. When you hear the doorbell, do your palms become sweaty and your tummy tighten? Do you feel your anxiety symptoms worse in the morning or at night? When your worries surface, what do you typically do? Anything that seems important, note it down. Writing down your fear patterns and symptoms can aid in their demystification. They are no longer as massive and overwhelming. Most importantly, understanding all aspects of your fear provides you a strategy for overcoming it. Step 2. Use your imagination in positive ways. The power of the imagination is amazing. You gain strength, originality, and mental flexibility from it. Unfortunately, when it makes you think negatively, an active imagination can be a damaging weapon. Your anxieties may be exaggerated by your imagination, making the situation appear much worse than it is. Use your imagination to your advantage to overcome fear rather than letting it take you down the scary rabbit holes of fear. How do you go about that? Select a peaceful time when you're not stressed out. Put your eyes closed and try to put yourself in a frightful position. Think of a bustling airport if you're worried about being lost in a crowded space, for example. Now picture yourself handling the circumstance in a calm manner. You don't go numb and start sobbing. Instead, you look for a desk with information or a sign that will give you some guidance. You see yourself pulling into the proper parking space, unlocking your car, and making it home without any mishaps. You can actually use the calm you had in your imagined situation to help you handle the actual tragedy more calmly. Step 3. Use your brain in a different way than usual. Your dread and anxiety come from a specific area of your brain, and they make it possible for emotion to take the place of reason. Try to engage a different area of your brain when you start to feel your frightful symptoms emerging. Consider numbers as an example. A patient may be asked to rate his level of discomfort on a scale of 1 to 10 by a clinic nurse. Utilize this anxiety scale. When your worst symptom is 10 and you are completely calm at 1, how nervous are you? Stop and think. Would you say your fear is a 7? Really good. You may try to bring that down to a 4 or a 3. Try lowering your fear level by utilizing the next step. Step 4. Focus on your breathing. You may not realize how vital breathing is. Typically, anxiousness starts with shallow breathing. Your body experiences several adverse reactions as a result of the shallow breathing, which swiftly develop into an anxiety attack. The secret to overcoming those sudden anxiety attacks is to regulate your breathing. Thankfully, deep breathing is not difficult. When you notice that you are starting to feel afraid, pause and pay attention to your breathing. Inhale deeply, and then slowly exhale. Be sure to exhale more slowly than you inhale. Deep breathing compels your body to physically relax itself. This is not just a psychological ploy. Step 5. Practice mindfulness. What precisely is mindfulness, which you may have heard of? Being mindful is a type of passive thinking that helps you become more conscious of your fear. As you discovered in Step 1, awareness aids in overcoming anxiety and fear. During some of your less severe moments of fear and anxiety, try these mindfulness techniques. Sit down and reflect on what is occurring to you as soon as you notice the signs of your dread beginning to emerge. This like writing in a journal in your head. Watch the signs as they appear. Don't take any action. Simply sit and remain aware of yourself during the situation. Being passive makes you more conscious of yourself and keeps you from acting out of habit when you're afraid. It aids in breaking out of a rut. Step 6. Use nature as your therapist. A great strategy to overcome your anxieties is to speak with a therapist. But you can't always be in your therapist's waiting room. Instead, consider taking a walk outside. It does assist to lessen the signs of dread and anxiety to be surrounded by the natural beauty found in parks, backyards, or wherever there is anything green growing. People are calmed by nature, which lowers stress levels and transforms tense feelings into relaxed ones. Additionally, walking or running outdoors forces us to use our brains in a different way, which helps change our thoughts from irrational fears to sensible ones that can help us conquer the anxiety.